Hey guys, how's it going? It's your girls from Foreplay Clarinet here, back to you with another video about our non-classical music influences. So as you guys may know, we all went to music school to study clarinet and classical music. So naturally, classical music is a genre of music that we're really passionate about. But we all grew up in a time where there are a lot of different genres of music booming out and becoming more popular, and so naturally those influenced us as we were growing up, and it's one of the biggest contributors to us creating the group. The idea with Foreplay Clarinet is we wanted to take our classical tradition and combine it with all these other genres of music that we like to make something really cool. So today we're going to be talking a lot about our favorite non-classical genres and musicians and bands and how they've influenced us as a group and as people.
When I was a kid, I think the first genre I really loved was just like classic rock and like the Beatles and Buddy Holly, and that grew into liking, you know, alternative rock in the 90s and then emo in the early 2000s. And since then I just keep growing and growing in the genres that I listen to. It's really hard to choose, but you know, I like simple things. I like folk music. The way like a single singer's voice can emote so much is really inspiring, and it's like, oh man, you know, I want to do that with my clarinet too. Learn how to, you know, change the tone in a way that is kind of like a singer can, even though he can't do the words. I also really like metal. Tool has had a huge influence on me. Personally and also musically, just not being afraid to have really aggressive music and then like really peaceful music and just everything and anything that it can be. Pop is great. There's some good electronic stuff happening that I really love that is really inspiring, the way that they layer things, different sounds and timbres and instruments that I really like, and that's really influential to me when they do arrangements. Yeah, and like folk, like Dolly Parton and Willie Nelson and just kind of, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that all of us have a lot of genres that influence us. For me, there's a lot of different genres I love. There's a mix between alternative and folk. You know, I really love artists like Damien Rice and Feist. Feist is one of my favorite both bluesy singers ever. If I could ever be a singer, if I ever, you know, had a talent for singing, I would want to sing exactly like her. And I try to emulate that kind of same soulful singing when I play. That's definitely influenced me a lot. See a lot of our alternative rock. I like Arcade Fire, Gorillaz. Those are another two of my favorites. Hip hop and R&B. Kendrick Lamar is like my favorite rapper ever. With hip hop and rap in general, I just love how hardcore they are. They're so passionate about what they're speaking about in their verses, and combined with the beats that they use, the combination together is just really intense for me, so I really love that. I can't not say anything about electronic influences. I used to be very much part of rave culture, so I grew up listening to a lot of electronic music. Some of my favorites include like Justice, Daft Punk, Cascade, and yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, there's more, but
I grew up listening to a lot of Kiss, and I would always draw like my characters to look like Kiss, like Gene Simmons. That's really weird. But and then my grandfather also listened to a lot of 88.1 jazz. So I was always hearing that type of stuff in my head. But I think the more times I meet people, every person brings along their own sort of you know, musical influences and styles. So if I meet someone, they're like, oh, have you heard of blah blah? All of a sudden I'm listening to them and I'm obsessed with them for like a week. People know that I listen to a lot Radiohead, Childish Gambino, just whoever sounds really cool. I don't know. I like girls who have really low voices and sing. I think that's so cool. I'm obsessed with Alabama Shakes. I don't know. There's so many good things out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So for me, I don't know. I grew up listening. So I guess things of my age. I guess the first thing was the Spice Girls. I'm really obsessed with it. But then my dad listened to a lot of jazz in the car all the time, so I feel like I just got a lot of like jazz influence. It was mainly piano or jazz singers, so that was kind of my how I grew up, I guess. But it was a lot of things of my age, I think. And then now like things change. I feel like kind of a little bit like Shaniee, like I'm very open to a lot of things, and now that we have Spotify and Shazam and everything, I always have like new people tell me, I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And so like I'm very open to a lot of things. I feel like for me, like I really like French music, I guess, or like French artists or like European artists, because I like text, you know, like what they say and stuff, and I have a little hard time with English. Like I do speak English, but when they like rappers or whatever, like when they do their things, for me it's a little different because I don't get it as quickly as most people, you know. It's really hard to get like the language through like songs. And so for me, like that's sometimes like I like that a little less, because I think for American songs I would more catch on like the catchiness of like the melody or something, or the beat, when not as much of the lyrics. What I like about French music is there's a lot of really good lyrics and I understand it right away. So that's that. As far as like things that I like, it's very, very different. A lot of movies too, like music from movies. I love movies, and so I will always like, oh my god, that music there and stuff. There's a lot of Clarinet actually, so it's cool in film music. And then yeah, I mean I like a lot of different things, a lot of electronic music, party music, I guess. I don't know, I used to love Florence and the Machine. I think Gaby knows, she even got me a concert ticket once at the Hollywood Bowl. So that was really cool, and I really like Kristen and the Queens, Chris now, but so she changed, so it's really cool. So yeah, a lot of people, but I don't know, I feel like there's too much music out there, and there's so many people so talented, like that need to be like, unfortunately there's no space for everyone, I guess, but there's so many talented people in this planet.
I mean, being in LA, there's such a huge music scene here that it's hard not to be influenced by a musician of some kind out here.
Yeah, it's very diverse, so you always learn new genres, and I like that about our city. I think like people are really open to things, so even what we do is kind of unique and special, I guess. It's but people really like it and like are pretty enthusiastic about it. Like so, it's cool, you know. It's good. Diversity is great. I really love music too.
Yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to get more into some of our favorite non-classical influences, we have a Spotify playlist that we've curated especially for you. If you head over to our Spotify profile and see the featured playlist on our profile, then you can listen to over 40 songs from some of the artists that we've talked about, and you can listen and get more in depth into what kind of influences us. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you like this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Bye-bye, thank you.